All right, guys, welcome back. This is Deficit Podcast. So before we start, let me just play this video for you. The video.
Four times divorced, four times. Let's see, let's go. You tell me. What do you want to know?
What is the most toxic thing that you've ever done?
Okay, let's do this. All right, take them to court and then get a good divorce lawyer, of course. Take them for half of the retirement. Take them half of their property and then fight them for higher child support, okay? And a couple of years from now, hit you up for more child support every 3 years.
She's just playing the game. It is your fault as a man if you let this happen. It is your fault for choosing her. It is your fault for not vetting the option. What she's doing is not illegal, is it? It is the same as billion-dollar organizations not paying $1 tax because they know the game. If this bothers you, stop bitching, stop blaming others.
Okay, so you've watched that particular video. Now, what is being said in that video is this lady is saying uh, that she is a four-time divorcee, and he's asking what this particular man wants to know about. Uh, she's asking what the man wants to know from her, and the man asked. This is not. This is a street interview. It's one of the common trending aspect of you know content creation or social media content creation at the moment. So she was asking, and the guy was now asking her, or the guy now asked her, what was the most toxic thing that she has done? You know, she said that take him to court, get a good divorce lawyer, and you know what the rest is. Maybe in case you didn't get it.
Four times divorced, four times. Let's see, let's go. You tell me. What do you want to know?
What is the most toxic thing that you've ever done?
Okay, let's do this. All right, take them to court and then get a good divorce lawyer, of course. Take them for half of the retirement. Take them half of their property and then fight them for higher child support, okay? And a couple of years from now, hit you up for more child support every 3 years.
She's just playing the game. It is
Okay. So she mentioned three things here. That one, take him to court. Two, get a good divorce lawyer. Three, take half of his retirement. Four, take half of his property. Then five, every 3 years sue for a higher child support. Now, that's completely legal. Therefore, means that she knows the loophole that the law has, hence, she is using that loophole to work against you as a man. So, now why is she using that loophole to work against you as a man? This is because you failed to utilize the loophole that the law has. Hence, based on your failure of utilizing it, she is now the one that's utilizing it against you. Now, there's a major game that single mothers and divorcees are playing at the moment. Now, for single mothers, she might not be able to sue you for your property, so what she will just be suing you for is child support. So for single mothers, the biggest game that they're actually playing at the moment is child support suing. They sue you for child support, And guess what? I made a video when Tyrese Gibson was arrested, I think this year or last year, if I'm not mistaken. Allowing his child to still stay as, developed a little, was still allowing this child to stay with the mother. That was one of the biggest mistake that Tyrese Gibson actually made. So for you not to make this mistake now is one, do not have a baby mama. That's one. Then two, if it happens that maybe you had one, maybe as at the time of you getting to realm of knowledge and realization, you already have one. The next best thing you should do is to, is to is to fight is to fight your case to ensure that uh, is to file your case to ensure that you are now that you are in custody of that particular child, so that the moment you are in custody of that particular child, and let me tell you, the moment you find that you want to take custody of that particular child, it's not going to be easy. I assure you, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a tough legal game, because she knows that the child is the only tool that she can use to manipulate you, to fetch resources from you, to you know, to manipulate you, fetch resources from you, both all in all ramification. So it's not going to be an easy game for you. But if you have a good lawyer, it's most assured that you are going to win that particular case. So that's what you must actually understand. Then two, but two is about her being married to her. For her not to share your property, because as soon as the divorce happens, the first thing, the first, even why before the divorce actually happened, one of the biggest thing that where they have their eyes on is on your properties. They want to make you to become poor. Properties that you've labored over the years to acquire, they want to have 50% of it. And you know what 50% of your wealth is? Let's assume that you worth billions naira, $1 billion rather. Now, by the time they actually by the time they actually, uh, by the time they actually have your your properties, you will now be left with 500, meaning that your status ship of being a billionaire has been has been you know what I mean. So do not it's not my mouth you hear such. So your status of being a billionaire has been withdrawn from you overnight, but because of one careless mistake that you just made. So how can you solve such if you are already in such marriage? Is to convert whatever properties that you have, you know, will them, register, create a charitable trust. Then when you create a charitable trust, then these your properties, let that charitable trust become a beneficiary of all of those your properties. Understand? Meant all of those properties become you know become owned by those charitable trusts, by virtue of the charitable trust being a, a recipient or a beneficiary rather of that particular property of yours. You discover that maybe the day she now discovered and say that she wants to divorce you, when she file for divorce, she will discover that all of the properties she thought you had, they are no more there, or they are not in your name. They are owned by a charitable trust. Then you at the back, you become a beneficiary of what? Of the charitable trust. So by such, you've actually solved that particular challenge. Then three, let's assume that maybe you've these two are out of the game. Remember, every 3 years, she is educating these ladies that they should sue their man, their baby daddy, or their ex-husband for higher child support. And it is this higher child support that they use in living their luxurious lifestyle, going for expensive trips that ordinarily they won't be able to go to, stuff like that. So with this, after you, if this the first two approach actually fails, the next thing you're going to do is that as soon as your child gets to a certain age, is sue her that you want to be in full cost with a good lawyer. You will be able to win such a particular case. So by the time you get that child away from her, they will no longer be paying any child support anymore. You understand? So that's what you should know if you're a person who uh, you fell into the trap of baby mama, divorcee, or whatever. Based on the fact that maybe you didn't take caution early. But let me tell you, it's going to be so. Just be ready. Put on your breastplate, your armor, your body shield, and